What's going on, my beautiful royal family? What's going on, beautiful Israel? All praises to the Most High God of Israel. Now, anyone that knows me knows that I am a major wrestling fan, and everyone knows that the WWF/WWE was at the top of my chart, but not anymore. And you're going to find out why here in this explanation. And I'm going into, and if y'all don't like some of the verbiage that I use for this here, then oh well, too bad. So there's several things that I want to talk to about why my money, my dollar, the WWE will never see another dollar of mine. I'm canceling my Netflix subscription and everything, straight up, all together. Black people, listen to me. Pull your dollars out of WWE. Pull your dollars out. They're so disrespectful to us, and it's ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you how. First, number one, starting with Hulk Hogan. There were so many of you that reached out to me. It was like, Mike, you're not talking about Hulk Hogan? I'm like, no, I'm not talking about him. Why? But now, here's the opportunity. Number one, from my heart, from the depths of my heart right here, in every ventricle, as I say to the world, fuck Hulk Hogan and may you rot in shit. May the devil tear your ass from the inside out. May your soul be destroyed over and over again. Why do I say that? Hulk Hogan is not only a self-professed racist, but a self-confessed racist. There is actual documented video of this man saying, first and foremost, that he is a racist. He says some very disparaging things, not only about his own daughter, who was dating a black man at the time, but also about black people. Now, roughly about 10 years ago, the WWE publicly fired Hulk Hogan for his racist remarks. And that's where the problem comes in. Why? Why on Monday night did they have a tribute show to Hulk Hogan? Now, again, it's on public record. They fired this man for his racial rant, his racist remarks, because for any organization, that's not a good look. But they did that when they were a publicly traded company, but now that they are a private company held under TKO, and I forgot the other one that came in and bought them out. But now they're private again, and the disrespect has just been ramped up. They had an entire tribute show to Hulk Hogan, an entire tribute show after what that man has said about black people. So now I got to start honestly looking at their superstars, their black superstars and black staff. They didn't even have enough respect for them to not have a tribute show. That's how disrespectful they are. And they had no care in the world. None. Not for their fans, not for their black staff, not for their black superstars either. So if there's no other reason to take your money out of WWE just for that part right there, let's go into the next. Let's talk about what Paul Heyman said this past Monday night. Now, I didn't watch Raw. I didn't watch it. One of my brothers sent me the clip of what Paul Heyman said in regards. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Paul Heyman is an Ashkenazi. He's an Ashkenazi. Yes, those white people who claim to be Jews. This man is first and foremost talking to a Samoan, and we're going to get into that here in a second too. He's talking to a Samoan. Now, this particular Samoan, his name is Jey Uso, and he looked just like us, but they're not us. They're not black people. They are not the tribe of Judah. They're not. But Paul Heyman, being a so-called Jewish man, had the nerve to come out of his mouth this past Monday night and speak about his tribe to a Samoan who's portraying a black man. Full hip hop everything. His moves, yeet, all that stuff. Now, this is the perfect time to segue in talking about the Samoans and what WWE are doing with the Samoans. Now, the Samoans, they look like us. They look like us. Except their hair is just a little bit more straighter. They got the broad noses, everything. They have more of the Asian eyes, though, because, you know, that's that whole DNA process. You know how that works, right? But they're making the Samoans portray us. Actual black people, the so-called Negroes. Because they're not Negroes. They're not. They are the tribe of Naphtali. They are Israel. But they are not the tribe of Judah. They're not Negroes. But the WWE, though, puts them in the role of where Negroes should be. They make them do they make them steal our culture. Samoans are very, very big on their culture. They are massively into their culture, from the tribal tattoos all the way down. But the WWE will make them adopt our culture, from hip hop, the way we talk, the way we walk, our swag, everything, and give it to them. But actual so-called African Americans, the tribe of Judah, they won't let them be themselves. They can't. They can't be themselves. They can't show their swag. They can't show their flavor. They can't do anything like that. Nah, it's too much. You're too black. You're too black. Then we had the whole situation here with R-Truth not that long ago. Now, we have to talk about this. R-Truth was a coon. He played the coon's role. The idiot boy. And he did. You can say whatever you want to. He did. And then after Vince McMahon left, what did Triple H do? Well, we're not going to have that nigga here anymore. Yeah, he has to go. And they fired him. And due to popular demand, the fans are like, no, you're not firing him. And the company brought him back. But you cannot take away the fact that they allowed this man to coon for them. To be the little chimp monkey. And then when the boss was gone, and they were like, okay, well, we don't want this nigga around anymore. And they tried to fire him, and then the fans are like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. They brought him back. But they did let him go. That's why he doesn't pay the coon. It does not pay. It doesn't at all. So why? Why should we even continually support WWE anymore when they are just pissing right in our face? To all of you black wrestlers in WWE, because I know this is going to get around to you. I already know it. I know that it will. Why are y'all doing the things that y'all are doing? So I'm talking to the likes of Mr. Ron Killings. Yep. Angelo Dawkins. Montez Ford. Bianca Belair. Jade Cargill. Yeah. Kofi Kingston. Yeah. Yeah. Xavier Woods. Big E. Where y'all at? What's up with y'all, man? Huh? What's up? Trick Williams? Huh? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Why are y'all not speaking out about this? Why y'all not speaking out? Why is it that y'all was on stage for that Hulk Hogan tribute nonsense? At what point do y'all grow a spine and say, I'm not dealing with this? Y'all saw what they did with Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and all that. They took that storyline. So let's break that down. So there were these black superstars, right? By the name of Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and who else was a part of that? Who else? MVP, Montel Vontavious Porter, and Cedric Alexander. The four of them had this group called the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business. And it was the most popular thing in the WWE, but this was during the time of COVID, when there wasn't anybody there. This is when they made Bobby Lashley the champion, when there was nobody invested watching WWE at the time, and that's when they made a black man champion. That's when they did it. They did it then. When nobody was watching. Sure, we'll let a nigga be a champion now because nobody's watching. But that got over. And in wrestling terms, means to get over means that it made it big. It made it huge. People were into it. Oh, there was money. Money and merchandise. Money and merchandise. And then what happened? The world opened back up. They took that storyline and gave it to the Samoans and let them do it. And it was called the Bloodline. It was called the Bloodline. That very same storyline that belonged to black people. Those four brothers, they gave it to the Samoans, to Roman Reigns and all that. That's the truth. That's the 100% truth. To all my black people, let me tell you right now, y'all need to boycott WWE. There's going to be so many of you who are going to be like, oh, no, I'm not going to. I don't care. I'm being entertained. Well, guess what? You are just showing your allegiance. You are. Dead it. Dead it. The WWE was a passion of mine. It was a complete passion. And guess what? The passion is gone. Finished. They won't get another dollar from me. That tribute show to Hulk Hogan was like, okay, yeah. Y'all went ahead. Y'all put your flag in the ground. That's where you're going to stand when it comes to black people. Okay, well, guess what? You made your stand. I'm going to make mine. And the thing with this here is that this message will spread. It will spread. It may not be immediate, but it will spread. So, to all of you clowns at WWE and to all of you black superstars that want to continue staying there and doing all that or whatever, guess what? That comes with a price. And it does. Because at what point does your silence become betrayal? Gotta ask yourself that question. All right, family. I love you guys. Hopefully, y'all say goodbye to that evil, disgusting, racist empire.